Did you know that over 40% of Americans are thinking about moving for better living conditions? The good news is, finding a place that's both affordable and comfortable isn't as hard as it sounds. Across the U.S., there are cities where life is simpler, homes are affordable, and communities still feel safe and welcoming. Here are the 10 cheapest and safest places to live in the U.S. Let's get started. Number 10. Raleigh, North Carolina. Raleigh isn't usually the first place that comes to mind when people think about cheap living. It's modern, tech-friendly, and often mentioned alongside big innovation hubs. But that's exactly what makes it stand out. It's affordable compared to what you actually get. The city is part of North Carolina's famous Research Triangle, home to universities and growing tech companies. That means job opportunities are solid, but the cost of living is still manageable compared to major tech cities like Austin or San Francisco. Housing prices in Raleigh are around the national average, and rentals are surprisingly reasonable for such a thriving area. Utilities, groceries, and transport cost also sit below the national average. It's the kind of place where you can have a steady career, enjoy city life, and still save money each month, something that's becoming rare. The downtown area is lively, but not chaotic. You'll find craft breweries, local markets, and great Southern-style food around every corner. Raleigh also offers plenty of green space, parks, lakes, and hiking trails. So if you're looking for an affordable, well-balanced city that blends opportunity and lifestyle, Raleigh is a strong contender. Number 9. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh has gone through a complete transformation. Once known for its steel mills, it's now a modern, affordable city that's surprisingly beautiful. The skyline, surrounded by rivers and bridges, feels both historic and fresh. And the city's cost of living remains among the lowest for any large metro area in the Northeast. The median home price is well below the national average, and rent for a one-bedroom apartment can easily fall under $1,000. Utilities and groceries are also cheaper than most parts of the country. But the best part about Pittsburgh is how much character it has for the price. There's an impressive arts scene, excellent health care, and some of the best universities in the nation, like Carnegie Mellon and the University of Pittsburgh. The city's neighborhoods each have their own identity, from the old-school feel of Lawrenceville to the family-friendly atmosphere in Squirrel Hill. It's also easy to get around, whether by car or public transit, and the people here are known for being welcoming and down-to-earth. If you want that big city energy without the big city cost, Pittsburgh fits perfectly. Number 8. Buffalo, New York. Most people associate New York with sky-high prices, but Buffalo is the complete opposite. This underrated city near the Canadian border offers one of the lowest costs of living in the entire state, and that alone makes it a rare find. Housing prices are shockingly affordable. You can actually own a home here for less than the cost of renting a tiny apartment in New York City. Groceries, health care, and transportation also fall far below the national average. Buffalo has been reinventing itself over the past decade. The waterfront area has been revitalized, and the city now has a growing arts and restaurant scene. There's also something special about the sense of pride locals have. Buffalo may be cold in the winter, but the community is warm and tight-knit. Another big plus, you're close to some stunning natural attractions. Niagara Falls is just 30 minutes away, and the nearby Great Lakes region offers endless opportunities for hiking, fishing, and exploring. Buffalo is one of those places that quietly surprises people. It's not flashy, but it's livable, friendly, and full of charm, all while being incredibly affordable. Number 7. Boise, Idaho. Boise used to be one of the country's best-kept secrets. It's not much of a secret anymore, but it still remains one of the best value cities in the western U.S. It's surrounded by nature, mountains, rivers, and forest, yet the cost of living is far below what you'd expect from a city this clean and vibrant. Housing prices have risen over the past few years as more people discovered Boise, but compared to cities like Denver or Portland, it's still a bargain. Boise also has that rare mix of urban and outdoor life. One day, you could be biking through downtown. The next day, hiking the foothills or kayaking on the Boise River. Locals are active, friendly, and genuinely care about their community. The job market is steady, especially in tech, education, and healthcare, and crime rates remain low compared to other Western cities. Combine that with plenty of sunshine and wide-open spaces, and you've got a city that's easy to fall in love with. Boise offers a lifestyle many people dream of: fresh air, good people, and a balanced cost of living that keeps things stress-free. Number 6. Des Moines, Iowa. Des Moines might not make flashy headlines, but it consistently ranks as one of the most affordable capitals in the country. It's the kind of city that quietly delivers everything you need: strong job opportunities, great schools, and a low cost of living that makes life comfortable rather than stressful. Housing is especially affordable here. Median home prices are among the lowest for a major city in the Midwest, and rents remain well below the national average. Utilities, groceries, and even entertainment costs are budget-friendly. What surprises most people is how modern Des Moines actually is. The downtown area has seen a major revival, filled with coffee shops, breweries, and art spaces. There's also a growing tech scene, and the city is often praised for how easy it is to get around. Short commutes, clean streets, and minimal traffic. Des Moines has a strong community vibe. It feels safe, stable, and family-friendly. But it's not dull. Festivals, local markets, and outdoor events keep the atmosphere lively throughout the year. If you're looking for a place where your money goes further without giving up comfort, Des Moines is hard to beat. Number 5. Green Bay, Wisconsin. Green Bay might be best known for its football team, but there's so much more to this city than the Packers. It's one of the most affordable cities in the Midwest, with a cost of living nearly 20% below the national average. Housing, groceries, and transportation are all reasonably priced, which means your paycheck actually stretches here. A single-family home costs less than half of what you'd pay in many other states, and rent for a nice apartment can easily fall below $1,000. But low cost doesn't mean low quality. Green Bay is clean, friendly, and community-oriented. It feels like a big, small town. Everyone seems to know someone who knows someone. The downtown area has been getting a facelift in recent years, with new restaurants, cafes, and markets popping up. Summers are filled with outdoor concerts and riverfront festivals, while winters bring cozy, snow-covered streets and ice rinks. For people who want an affordable, relaxed place that still has life and pride, Green Bay delivers exactly that. It's practical, safe, and full of that warm Midwest hospitality that never gets old. Number 4. Huntsville, Alabama. Huntsville is one of the most underrated cities in the South, known as Rocket City because of its connection to NASA and the space industry. It combines innovation with affordability in a way few places can. The job market is booming here, especially in aerospace, defense, and engineering, yet housing prices and daily expenses remain surprisingly low. The median home cost sits far below the national average, and utilities, groceries, and entertainment are all budget-friendly. What makes Huntsville stand out is balance. You get the energy of a growing city without the traffic or high prices that usually come with it. There are plenty of new restaurants, parks, and shopping areas, but it still feels manageable. Beyond its affordability, Huntsville has an interesting personality. The mix of southern charm and high-tech progress gives it a unique rhythm. There's a growing arts scene, family-friendly neighborhoods, and plenty of hiking and nature spots just outside the city. It keeps improving while staying down to earth. An affordable southern city that's easy to call home. Number 3. Knoxville, Tennessee. Knoxville often flies under the radar, but it's easily one of the best value cities in the country right now. Nestled between the Smoky Mountains and several lakes, it offers incredible scenery along with a low cost of living. Housing prices are well below the national average, and property taxes are modest. Groceries, utilities, and healthcare are also among the cheapest in the region. That alone makes Knoxville appealing, but the lifestyle makes it even better. Downtown Knoxville has come alive in recent years. There's a creative vibe with local music, markets, and independent cafes. You're also less than an hour from Great Smoky Mountains National Park, which means hiking trails, waterfalls, and mountain views are part of everyday life. The pace here feels just right, not too fast, not too quiet. There's plenty to do without the crowds or chaos of bigger cities. Combine that with mild weather and friendly people, and you get a city that's affordable, beautiful, and full of heart. Number 2. Wichita, Kansas. Wichita is often called the air capital of the world, but it could just as easily be called the budget capital. Living costs are roughly 30% below the national average, making it one of the most affordable big cities in America. You can buy a spacious home here for the price of a studio apartment in many coastal states. Rent averages under $1,000, and everything from groceries to gas stays inexpensive. But low prices aren't the only reason people love it. Wichita has been growing quietly, and the city's downtown has seen major redevelopment with trendy restaurants, local breweries, and a strong art and music scene. The Riverwalk area adds a scenic touch, and public spaces are clean and well kept. The community here is friendly and practical. It's the kind of city where people wave at you when you drive by, where neighbors help each other out, and where life just feels easy. For anyone wanting big city comfort without big city expenses, Wichita hits the sweet spot. And finally, number 1, Fort Wayne, Indiana. This city has quietly become one of the best-kept secrets in the Midwest. It's consistently ranked as one of the cheapest places to live in the entire country, and yet it offers an impressively high quality of life. The overall cost of living sits around 25% below the national average, and the median home price is so low that many residents actually own their homes outright. Rent is equally affordable, often less than $900 for a full apartment. But what makes Fort Wayne stand out isn't just the price, it's the atmosphere. It feels modern, organized, and welcoming. The city has been investing heavily in revitalization projects. The riverfront area has been completely transformed. There are new parks and bike paths, and downtown keeps getting better every year. There's a strong sense of community here, with festivals, farmers markets, and events happening throughout the year. It's also easy to get around. Minimal traffic, short commutes, and clean streets. Fort Wayne is proof that you don't need to sacrifice comfort to live affordably. It's livable, family-friendly, and well-balanced. And there you have it. That's our list of the 10 cheapest and safest cities to live in the U.S. Each one offers a simpler, more balanced way of life without breaking the bank. Which city would you choose? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel inspiration every week.